Alright, looks like I may be live here. Let me just pull this up, make sure I am actually here. There we go. Alright, gonna give this a few minutes to let you guys get in here. Hopefully the mic is working. Different setup. I've been doing live music streams past couple of weeks, so this is a different setup here. Let me go share this on Facebook. Bear with me. So if you are here, I'm going to say this more than a few times. If you're here, please comment in the chat so I know you are here, and you can be eligible if you are a subscriber, if you're interested. I know it's a little early. I'm on the East Coast, so depending on where you are, this is the only time I had time to do this week, other than my live streams. I will be doing another live, playing stream, performance stream on this Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, adding a couple more songs, and I have to unfortunately take a couple of songs out because of some copyright issues, but that's not a big deal. I'll just do them whenever. I'll just do it differently. Hey, Will. I'm just gonna wait a little bit because it is early. Need to check a couple of things. This whole I'm using Restream to do this stuff, so I can go to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. But when I want to do just YouTube through Restream, it's very confusing. So now I'm just doing it through Facebook itself, and which maybe create a new stream. So the link that I posted earlier, people probably aren't seeing. So got to figure this out. I don't get it. So now I'm going onto Facebook to see if people actually are able to see me. No, see, you can't. So I'm going to delete some old posts. Just want to share this a little bit. Line 6. Here we go. Trying to share this to the line 6 groups. There we go. All right. Alright, so if you're just getting here, you can see, I feel like a weatherman right here. Look at that. I'm not good at this. You have to be a subscriber to the channel at the time this video started, and you have to comment. What I'm going to do is, if I show you this, I'm going to use a random comment picker, one of these random YouTube comment pickers, to pick a winner. Again, you have to be a subscriber. So when I pick one, I'm going to check my channel to see if you're a subscriber, and if you have been a subscriber or you just recently did it. Thank you, Will. And those live streams are a lot of fun to do. This Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern, I'm doing another one. Yeah, so if you're here and you want a chance to win the CD that you see down here, I will mail it to you. I don't care where it is in the world. I'll get it to you somehow. But you have to be a subscriber to the channel. I passed 1,000 last week. I'm at 1,100, I believe now. So it's gaining momentum. The live streams are doing a lot to help with that. But let me see here. There we go. I wanted to switch my camera. If I don't get enough people on right now, maybe I'll try this at another time, because like I said, it is early. A lot of people are still working, and I just want to make sure this. Yeah, it looks like. So I'm assuming you can hear me. I know Willa is commenting, but if anybody else is here, you need to comment in order to have a chance to win. The CD is called Voiceless. I did it, I forgot how many, a few years ago. The story behind it is my older daughter, who's 17 now, she was diagnosed with Crohn's disease when she was 7, and we went through a lot. It wasn't easy, but, right now she's, knock on wood, she's doing very well. And back then, I didn't know what to do. So, I wasn't a doctor, and I wanted to help in some way. So I did this CD myself. I recorded everything on it. My friend Chris Longo played the drums on it, but I played the bass, the keyboards, all the guitars. There's no singing, that's why it's called Voiceless. And it's just basically 80s style rock, some 90s stuff in there. But if you like guitar instrumentals, then maybe you'll like this. But all the these, I was selling these for a while, and all the proceeds ended up going to Hasbro Children's Hospital in Providence, Rhode Island, who treated my daughter, is still treating her. She actually has another follow-up appointment in a couple of weeks. She's doing very well. So this was the CD that I did, and haven't done one since. So if you want a copy of this, you got to comment. You have to comment. And like I said, if I don't get enough people at this time, since it's early, I'll try this at a different time, and this video will get deleted. So I'm just going to hang around and wait. And as you can see, my good friend Gustavo Fring let me use Los Pollos Hermanos to do the stream from today. Thank you, Gus. And Will's the only one commenting right now. I know that there's more than one person on here. I can see the amount of viewers on, so the only way you can have a chance to win is to comment and be a subscriber. I have a feeling that YouTube kind of screwed this up on me, or Restream did, because I think people might be going to the URL or the link that I sent when I first set this thing up, and when I came back in, that was gone. That link was gone, so clicking on that probably not working. So I'm hoping people are finding this new one. That's why I'm letting this go for a little bit, because sometimes, when I do these things and I get an alert that I'm live, I don't get it until like 20-30 minutes later from YouTube. I get an email or something, which is, I don't understand why they don't send it out right away. So that's why I'm waiting. I'm not trying to prolong this. I know you probably have stuff to do. I have stuff to do. But yeah, I want to wait, give more people a chance to come on. Maybe I can edit this video later on so it's shorter. I might just end up deleting the video no matter what. If we get a winner, I'll find out who it is, and then I'll send you the CD. And if we don't get a winner today, then it'll delete it anyway, and I'll do this again. So yeah, I'm just gonna hang out here, maybe have some chicken, and just wait. Let's see, did I post this on my YouTube? Yeah, I did. Share now. I just want to make sure people are seeing this. Yeah, Will, that's a good point. The algorithm might be overloaded, so everybody is streaming now and watching YouTube. So, but you know what? That was doing that months ago. I would get an alert 30 minutes after I went live, and I'm like, and my stream would be over, and I was just getting it. So when I clicked on it, I could still watch it, but it wasn't live anymore. And I noticed people were asking questions in the chat well after the stream was over, thinking that it was live when it wasn't. So, not really sure what to do about that. I'm still figuring this stuff out as I go. But I do appreciate there are a few people here. I appreciate you guys being here this early. You gotta comment in the chat for a chance to win the CD. I mean, you may not want it, but it's free, so. Will is asking if I tried the Positive Grid Spark. No. Here's a story about Positive Grid. I've used the plugins. They're pretty good. And I almost ended up working for them. I went through an interview with two of the head guys in charge. I'm pretty sure they're overseas. And I was looking to do like promotion and playing for them, but they wanted me to actually be the person that finds the people that do the promotional stuff and do the playing and make the videos, and I just wasn't interested in that. So I walked away from that. But they do have good stuff, and I've heard good things about it. All right, we're adding people here slowly. So, again, if you want to win the CD, have a chance to win, and I'll show you this again. As you can see, this way, it's right over here. You see, I'm using a YouTube random comment picker. So you have to be a subscriber to my channel, and you have to comment right now in the chat. Hopefully this works with a live stream. I tried it with one of my older. Hey, Wes. Yeah, yeah. Will. I think it's going to take, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look at this. I think it's only going to take one comment per person. So if you put 400 comments in, I think it's going to filter duplicates. And if it doesn't, hey, Will's being smart. So I don't fault him for that. It's just checking YouTube, Facebook right now. So yeah, I'm only gonna go a few more minutes, and like I said at the beginning, that if I don't get enough people at this time, which is early on a Thursday morning, it was the only time I had to do it this week. I've been pretty for not being able to go anywhere. I've been pretty busy. I got to get back to work on my live music performance streaming stuff. Got to keep updating that. So I'm going to give this a few more minutes, and if nothing happens, I'll try it again at another time, maybe at night sometime or early evening. Or maybe I could even probably try it tonight. But again, thanks to Gus for letting me do this from his restaurant. A couple more people coming on. Everybody's kind of slowly rolling in. probably be better if I do this. Wes is always wondering about the new Charvel. Wes, the problem is none of my shops, the guys that I go to that I trust, I don't trust myself to do a setup. I'm just not. I'm technical as far as computers go, setting up gear, that kind of thing. But when it comes to doing stuff like guitar setups, intonation, I screw it up every time. So I'm waiting on word from. There's a shop right down the street, and he told me that they're still doing setups, but I have to go and drop the guitar off without going in somehow, and it's gonna be tougher to get it set up. And then usually when I go get a setup or an intonation job done, I can actually play it while they're when they're almost finished, and let them know this needs to be adjusted. So the fact that I can't do that right now, I have to take their word. Yeah, I don't like you just chatted here. I don't trust my abilities on that either. I have friends that do great jobs, but they're nowhere near me. So I'm hoping I will get to it at some point. I love the. Don't get me wrong. I didn't stop playing it because I don't like it. I stopped playing it because it needs to be worked on to get it up to specs for me, so it doesn't go out of tune every 20 seconds. Don't mind me. I'm just checking if Facebook. Anybody had a question over there? So yeah, I'm gonna do another. Hey, Wanted is here. Overseas. It's 5 p.m. there. What's up with me? You like? Yeah, the synergy thing's awesome. I just did another stream last night, which I mentioned this earlier. I'm gonna do another one this Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I'm not sure what that is for you overseas, but the stream that I did last night is not on YouTube because I added an AC/DC song. I did "You Shook Me All Night Long," and it was a backing track. So the copyright owner, which was not AC/DC or their publishing company, was the backing track company that made it. They put a claim in. Usually when a claim goes in, it's no problem. They just run ads over the videos, but they for some reason they blocked it, so it got removed from YouTube. It's still up on Facebook, but Facebook, I got a copyright claim for Bed of Roses, and I think that audio is muted. So I don't know if the whole thing is muted, the whole video. 2 hours. I went 2 hours last night. I don't know if the whole video is muted or they just muted that song. So I think going forward, so I got to take the AC/DC song out. I'm probably going to take Bed of Roses out. I still get copyright claims on some of the other backing tracks, but it's not any. I don't get any strikes against my YouTube channel. It's just they'll throw ads on, which is fine. I'm not looking to monetize the videos. I do the if you've watched, I do tips. If you want to give me a tip, that's great. So yeah, so this Saturday I'm going to do it around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to add in a couple more songs. Hopefully, I found a couple more backing tracks. I have to set them up and try to get them integrated and then learn the songs. Will is asking, what are my favorite pickups? All right, that's a good question. So I have two or three different ones. I like the DiMarzio, the Tone Zone, and the Air Norton, which are in my main Fender that you see me playing on the streams. And then on a new Charvel I just got, I really like those. I believe that they're both Seymour Duncans, and one, the neck is an Alnico Pro, and the bridge is a full shred. And I'm not sure why they call it a full shred, because it's really not it's not a pickup that sounds like the name, if that makes sense. It's more of a hard rock style pickup. And when I think full shred, I think like really like heavy, crazy stuff like that. But it's just a really good, well-rounded pickup. Wanted's asking if it's possible to make a non-MIDI amp compatible with some kind of device, just switching channels. Yes. So if your amp is not MIDI and you have a controller that is MIDI, you can do it. But you need there's two things. There's one, it's called the RJM Mini Amp Gizmo. It's just this little box, and it'll convert your your jack from your amp, like a 1/4-inch jack. That'll go into that, and then it'll come out MIDI. It just converts it. But the problem with the RJM is it's very difficult to find. They don't really make it anymore. The other one is the Voodoo Lab. I believe it's called the Control Switcher. It's a little bigger, but it does exactly the same thing. I think it's like $140 new, and you can probably find it a little cheaper used. And it does exactly the same thing. You take the jack from your amp, throw it into that, and you'll have a MIDI cable coming out of that, going into your MIDI controller, and it's really simple to set up. So yeah, so the RJM Mini Amp Gizmo and the Voodoo Lab Control Switcher, I've owned both. They both work pretty much the same. How is I got a different mic today. I can't, when I do the live streams, you can see my mic stand right here behind me. I can't use the mic I'm using now because it's USB. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Looks like I'm getting decent level. I have it kind of right to the left of me over here. But you know what? We got a few people here commenting, so I'm not going to make you guys come back. If you were interested in winning the CD, I'm not going to make you come back. I'll pick the winner, and it'll be one of you guys. You guys wanted to come on and do it. I appreciate that. So, if you commented, and I know you guys are all subscribers, so you're all eligible. We are still adding people. So if you are just getting here and you want to win, I have a chance to win the CD, copy of my CD, Voiceless, which is right here. You got to be a subscriber to the channel, and you need to comment wherever it is. It's this way, I think. Comment here on YouTube in the chat. That's the only way you're going to have a chance, because I am using... Yeah, we got... I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you for coming in. All right, so you're eligible. I believe you're... Let me see. I can check to see if you're eligible. Hey Tom, it's good to see you here. Yeah, you did buy it. Thank you. So yeah, if you do come up as the winner, I'll just pick another winner. I appreciate that. I'm trying to find out recent subscribers. See all. Here we go. Lifetime. Date subscribed. So I'm trying to figure out if I could tell if I'm not sure how you say that. Benjamin? I have a friend named Benjamin, but I don't think that's how he spells it. Wanted, you have a Night Swan with a full shred, I think. A little beat up. I was using Michael Wagner's studio. Michael Wagner's awesome. If you go back on my channel, if you haven't already, I did a podcast with him, and it was a great time. He did it right from his studio. You can watch that when I was doing my podcast, which I wish I could keep doing, but I just don't have the time anymore to do that. So, yeah, I'm trying to find out the subscribers. Like, you can't... There's not a way to search. To see the subscribers. That's not helping. Yeah, that's pretty funny, Wes. Voiceless. That's what your wife wishes you were. Someone just subscribed. So whoever you are that just subscribed, thank you. I'm trying to see. Monty Pulsford subscribed yesterday. So I'm trying to find out. Let me see here. So yeah. All right, we're gonna give it a few more minutes, and then I will. I'll do this comment picker. If you're just getting here, you can see it's a random comment picker that's going to hopefully work. If this one doesn't work, I have to find another one that does work. So we're gonna do that in a few minutes. What's up, Pooh Ninja? Hey, you are eligible. I don't know if you have my CD or not, but you are eligible. So if you do get chosen, I will. You were here, so I will reach out to you if the random picker chooses you. See, I knew waiting a little bit would get some more people in here. Pooh Ninja's been coming to my channel for a long time now. I have to say, wanted to. I'm going through my subscribers to check something. Oh, this is last 90 days. I need all time here. I'm not finding this other person. There's Pooh Ninja. I can't look through all this right now. Don't have the time to do it. Shipping to the moon is pricey. Hey Jim. Yeah, 10,000 subs. I haven't really I've had the channel for a long time, but I never really took the time to do it. I've only recently started really paying attention to this, and I was at like, I mean, I think Will will know that when I was on Will's show, I only had like 300, maybe 400 subscribers, and that was only a few months ago. So I've gone up 600-700 subscribers within that time because I've put more time into it. So yeah, Jim, you are eligible too. Pooh Ninja says let someone else win. Okay, he's passing. Him and Tom are passing on to someone else. Wanted's asking, do you know if Sambora is coming back on the scene? He's really under the radar. I don't think he's coming back to Bon Jovi, but the last I heard, he was working on a new album before all the shit hit the fan here. So I don't know. I think if he is putting an album out, it's going to be on hold until we get through all this nonsense that's going on. His last album was pretty good with Orianthi, but he's not with her anymore, so I'm really looking forward to, because Aftermath of the Lowdown was really good. I thought it was better than Bon Jovi's album that they put out around the same time. All right, let's see, what time is it? It's 11:34 my time. I'm going to go to 11:40, and then I will pick from the comments that are here. Like I said, it doesn't matter where you are. I will ship it to you. I don't know how long it's going to take to get to you, but I will ship you a CD if you're the winner. This is the 1,000th subscriber giveaway. I'm actually at 1,100 now. Jim, the purple LP is gone. I actually sold it, and I'll tell you why. I love the guitar. It was beautiful looking guitar. For the money, I think I paid $370 for it, new. But the more I played it, and it's my own stupidity, because in the past, I've owned 2 or 3 other Les Pauls, and I just can't get used to a Les Paul feel. My hands just don't like it. So the more I played that guitar, the more I played it, the less I wanted to play it, if that makes sense. So I sold that, and I got the new Charvel. I'm not sure. Let me know if you've seen the Charvel or not. I played it on like one of the first streams. It's blue, but I haven't been playing it because it needs a proper setup and intonation, and it needs new strings. The strings on there are 9s, and I play with 10s or 11s. So it's kind of like playing with fishing wire to me. So once I get that done, I'll stop playing the Charvel more. And I really do like the Charvel. It feels like my Fenders. It feels like the neck feels the way I like it. So what time? Just keep an eye on the time. We got about 4 minutes before I choose a winner here, or before the random comment picker chooses. Let's see. I want to check Facebook, see if any questions over there. No, people are just posting the same nonsense. Okay, so you have seen the Charvel. That's good. But so I sold the Epiphone and got the Charvel, and I pretty much sold everything that I'm not using. I do have one of my Synergy modules on reverb right now, the Friedman HBE. I kept the BBBE. I'm thinking of buying the Bogner module, but then I'm thinking to myself, I can't use it, go out and play right now live, so I may hold off on it, and just when everything that's going on now is done, maybe I'll go back and buy it. Yeah, I've been playing the Mutt all the time. I'm just so used to it, so used to it that I do always go back to it. That's my main guitar when I play gigs. And I always bring it back up, and I'm like, I'll use the Mutt on these songs. I always have it on my set list, switch guitars for this song. I ended up just not switching. I just keep using the Mutt. It's just it's like part of my hand at this point. But the Charvel, it's over here. I keep looking over here. It's close. It's actually close. So I do want to play that more. I just have to go drop it off at the shop down the road, but it's hard because I can't. Once they do the setup and everything, I can't be there while they're doing it. Because they'll usually do something and say, "Here, play it. How's it feel?" No, the action's too high, and they fix it. So if I just drop it off, I can't do that. So I'd hate for them to work on it. I pay for it. I get it home, and then it needs to be adjusted again, and then I have to, I gotta keep going back and forth. So I that's why I'm kind of holding off on it. Richie Sambora, he was working with Bob Rock. I don't know if he still is. I know he did on the last album, but he probably is still working with him. A couple more minutes, and then we will do we'll choose the winner here. So you're just getting here, 6 o'clock. No, what am I saying? I don't even know what day it is anymore. This Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm going to do another live stream playing the Bon Jovi songs and other stuff. Juanin wants me to play the 12-string. All right, so here's something. I got asked last night during the stream about doing Wanted Dead or Alive. There is a backing track for it, but unfortunately, I can't remove the backing vocal. So if I do add Wanted Dead or Alive in, it's just going to be me playing the guitar parts. I'm not going to be able to sing because somebody is already singing on the backing track. And I have to figure out if I can get the double neck with the 12-string into the stream somehow, and then just be able to take it off, you know, when the solo comes up like I do live, and then put my electric on and do the solo. But I'm working on it. That one, and there's a couple other songs that I'm going to try to add in, and I got to take out a couple because of copyright stuff. All right, we got about a minute to go here, and then we will, and you guys will watch, you'll be able to see this live. Well, you guys are about 10 seconds behind me, maybe 20 seconds. But you'll be able to see it generating the comment that wins. I hope. I don't know how it works with these live streams. If it's like that it doesn't work, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write your names down. Everybody that commented that's eligible, I'll just write your names down, tear them up, and I will put them in something, and I'll just pick it that way. I'm just hoping that it works. All right, so we're at the time now. So let me switch this over here. And there's the random YouTube comment picker, as you can see. And let's see if this works. So what I need to do is go to the URL, copy that, come in here. You can see me moving it. So I need to go. Can you guys actually see this whole thing? I'm not sure, but I think you're going to be able to see the winner where it says down where it says start raffle and pick random winner. Let me just make sure you guys aren't. If Jim wants, if I was your mother, I got to check to see if there's a backing track for that. I don't think there is. Michael, Quentin, Tommy Anderson guitar. Yeah, I wish. But since you guys are in right now, I'm doing the drawing right now, as you can see, and we'll see if this works. If it doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to. So I'm putting in the URL, get YouTube comments. See, now it says there's no comments, probably because I'm doing a live stream. So I'm gonna have to do this differently. Gonna have to do this differently. That's that. Let me try a different one. I know there are a couple of these random generators, so you can see me going on Google right here. I think this is the one that I just did. Yep. And I tried these other ones, and they were not working. All right, so let's try this. Unique user. Get comments. Yeah, continue. Let's see if this works. Richard Poole is here too. No all right, so I cannot do this way. So what I'm gonna do is what I said. I'm gonna go back to this main screen here, shut that off, and I'm going to manually do this. I gotta find a piece of paper. Obviously I don't have any paper. Here we go. A piece of paper and a pen. You're just gonna have to give me a few minutes to put all your names in here. All right, I know we got Will, we got Wes, we got Jim, Wanted. Who else? Michael, Quentin, and Richard. Okay, so I wrote all these names down. I'm stopping it right here, so if anybody else comes in, that's it. So now I'm tearing this paper, and now I'm going to tear each name. Tear each name. All right, so right here I got a bunch of names on these pieces of paper. So what I want to do is I need something to put them in. What can I use? You know what? I'm just going to mix them up. Make this easy. I'm going to mix them up in my hand. I'm not looking. Not looking. I am mixing them up, see? I just dropped one. I don't want to do that. I'm mixing them up. I got it back. All right, here we go. Not looking, I'm putting it down here. I'm picking the name. The winner, I don't know if you can see this, Jim. Broken Chains. I'm assuming that's Jim. Congratulations, Jim. I'm watching the catch up here, so I'm going to wait for your comments. Yeah, I thought of the hat after I did it, but it still worked. So Jim is the winner. Broken Chains. That is you, Jim, right? I'm guessing that's Jim from Facebook. Okay, awesome. All right, Jim, so on Facebook, it'd be easier. Just send me a private message with your address, your shipping address, and I will get that out as soon as I can. I'll get you a copy of the CD. So congratulations. I appreciate you guys all, joining me early this morning, or early for some of you. I'm up at 6 o'clock every day, so this is not early. Streamlabs yelled at you, Quentin, I know. Jim, you want a copy of my CD that you can see right here. An actual physical copy, so I will send it to you. I will mail it out. Not sure. I don't even know if you actually bought one before. If you don't have it, let me know and I'll choose a different winner, or you can keep it and give it to somebody else. So just let me know. Yeah, wanted. I'm on Facebook. I have an actual page and I have a personal profile. So just if you find me, send me a friend request. I think my my avatar, my profile photo on Facebook right now is me playing in front of a microphone, and I believe what's behind me. I got a black T-shirt on, and there's some kind of Bon Jovi behind me. All right, cool. All right, Jim. So send me a Facebook message and with your address, and I'll get that out as soon as I can. As soon as I'm pretty sure my post office is still open, or they can actually pick it up. I can use that service. But I will give it up, and I'll send it out to you. All right, so I think that's going to be it. I'm kind of hungry. It's almost lunchtime, and I need to start working on the next live performance stream. So now, see, this is really funny. I was saying this earlier. I just got a notification from YouTube that I am just going live now. And I've been on here for 43 minutes. So if you all come back, if whoever's watching this now and wondering why they weren't included, it's because I was live about an hour ago. And I don't know why Facebook does that. I don't know why they do that. What's the point in having, sending out alerts to let people know you're live, and then you don't get it until like an hour later? It doesn't make any sense to me, but that's why I always say check Facebook, because I will post it on there. So that's it for today. Gonna work on the stream this Saturday, May 2nd, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be doing the live playing of a lot of Bon Jovi stuff and other songs, and hopefully. Jim, you got the notification 44 minutes ago. I just got it now, and it's my channel. I just got it now that I'm going live now. I don't know. That always happens to me, unless you guys get it first, and then the person that's actually doing it gets it later. That doesn't make sense either. But so this Saturday, if you're not doing anything, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I'll be on Facebook, and I will be on YouTube playing. So and it's been a lot of fun. Like I said, last night I went 2 hours and was taking requests. I have a song list that I keep adding to. Thank you, Will, And thanks everybody. Congratulations again, Jim. And I'll see you guys pretty soon, Saturday, hopefully. So if you see me, if you can share it, the stream. If you see me post it on Facebook, if you are on Facebook with me, please share. I did an event this morning. Look up the event and share that. Just trying to get as many people in as possible, because this kind of sucks right now that we can't go see live music, and that's the closest thing I can provide as far as live music goes. It's not exactly the same. I am actually playing. I'm singing some of the backing vocals, but I'm playing to backing tracks. That's my so-called band. But it is fun, and it gives me an outlet to do that, and it gives some of you guys that like watching or listening to live music another outlet. And also support other guys and bands that are doing live streams too, because this might be the way for a long time here. The way things are going in Rhode Island, there are no festivals, parades, or concerts of any kind allowed through this whole summer. So these streams are what I'm going to be doing. I'm making a few bucks. I ask, if you're there watching and you want a tip, I have my info in there, because I've lost pretty good amount of money so far from shows being canceled, and it's looking like the rest of the year is going to get canceled as far as shows go. So musicians are losing money big time. So that's how I'm doing it, and that's it. I'm gonna go, and I appreciate you guys coming on. You guys are all awesome. I think you guys as my posse, because you always show up. When I'm looking for people. And everybody take care of yourself. Stay safe. Stay home. Stay healthy. And I will see you Saturday, hopefully. Bye.